First class was gym, exercise the limbs. Fast metabolism, keep a nigga so slim. It's fame you were saying, I'm fucking up the game.
She got famous, man. I just got some news earlier, and I was just excited when I heard it. Look, let me tell you this. I had lost respect. Well, I had no respect for the Charlo twins. No respect. Let's take it back to, what is this, December last year? Julian J. Rock Williams versus Jermell Charlo. 154-pound title on the line. You know I was going for Julian J. Rock Williams because I thought Charlo was ducking him. But come to find out, once the fight was for certain and got made, I was like, oh, it's gonna be some shit. For the simple fact that the Charlos always say he needed eye surgery. Him and his brother needed eye surgery. They couldn't see, blah, 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 blah. So I thought they was ducking Julian J. Rock Williams. And I like the style of Julian J. Rock Williams. I thought it would be a problem for Charlo. I didn't know too much about Jermell Charlo. So when the fight came, I'm like, oh, here we go. I bet with somebody. I lost. This nigga got dropped by a jab. Julian J. Rock Williams got dropped by a jab. I'm like, oh, man. We down in the hole. So I'm like, he gonna come back. We gonna win. Next thing you know, just third or fourth round, he get hit with a vicious uppercut. Boom! Get dropped again. And then after that, he get dropped in a round again, and the fight was over. So after that, I'm like, oh my God, this dude is big as hell. Look at this Charlo. Like, Jermell Charlo big as hell. So then I respect Jermell Charlo. So I go to the Andre Berto and Sean Porter fight, and we watching the undercard. We see Jermell Charlo. I knew he was gonna knock Charles Hatley out just because the way he came out. I said, yo, watch him drop him with that right. So when that happened, I'm like, all right. He won, knocked him out, like I said, same exact fashion. Dropped him, like I said. I was like, oh shit. It's lit. I fuck with the Charlo twins. So, fast forward. We got the number one contender, which I thought Jermell Charlo was going to duck and not fight Ericson Lubin. Now, this is the same case for Ericson Lubin. I like Ericson Lubin. He's a great talent, southpaw. He's in line to fight Jermell Charlo, and they say in September 30th, the bout is almost official. So with that being said, this is two young lions going at it, two undefeated fighters going at it. Ericson Lubin, 18-0. His last fight, he won by KO. Stopped him. You know, he's from Florida. He stopped his opponent. Very strong. I thought I seen some flaws, but maybe the guy wasn't on his caliber or level. I'm like, yo, this dude, he's like, I felt like Ericson Lubin was just on him too much. He wasn't like the dude had space to just counter him, but he's kind of evasive and he's tricky, you know, he's applying that pressure. So I'm like, oh, do I think he could fight Jermell Charlo like that? Absolutely not. Not with somebody that big, that strong, that got a power jab, that has a vicious right hand, that starts slow, but once he gets your time and your rhythm, it's over. And by the sixth round, he like to unleash good shots. So that being said, this fight is a mega fight, and I was treating this like Julian J. Rock Williams versus Jermell Charlo back in December, but I can't treat it like this now. Ericson Lubin, he's a prospect. He's on his way. He's now a contender. He's now going for the title. So I gotta respect him. But this is a crazy fight. This has been the best year of boxing. The best year. Two undefeated fighters. How many undefeated fighters we had fighting each other this year? How many good fucking fights we had this year in boxing? Between HBO, between Showtime, between ESPN, between PBC. We have some of the greatest fights coming up. This is the best year in boxing. Jermell Charlo versus Ericson Lubin. And Trout versus Hurd, I don't really care about that fight. I don't really care about that fight. I want to see Ericson Lubin versus Jermell Charlo. I'm personally going to side with Ericson Lubin. But Jermell Charlo is no slouch. He's nothing to play with. You're not going to go in there and just get him out of there. Jermell Charlo, man. This is his second title defense? Only his second title defense? Alright, well, 2 undefeated fighters, and this is what it's all about. Undefeated fighters putting a record and a title on the line. Ericson Lubin, a young guy out of Florida, and Jermell Charlo, straight out of Texas. They both was training with Earl Spence, but this time, Earl Spence's trainer is training Jermell Charlo and also Earl Spence. So, whatever that was going on between Lubin and Spence has to stop because now they're at war. They're at war. So hopefully we'll see a fucking good fight. Hopefully the deal's done by September 30th, and hopefully we get some fucking fireworks because these 2 undefeated fighters, man, dope. I love what the sport of boxing is giving us now. I can't wait for this fucking fight to come up, and it is what it is. She got Famus Athletics. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification. Please get this fight done. So next time I give my official breakdown, this was just, leading up to it. It's not official yet, but for September 30th, that's the month of my birthday. Hope we get this fight. Best year of boxing so far. She got Famous Athletics. I'm out of here.